Hello, and as always, a very warm welcome to this week's Thought for the Week. It's the 25th of August, 2025. This comes to you from the grad team, and my name is Ruda Landman. We're talking about a difficult thing today: feeling like an imposter. Have you ever sat in a lecture, looked around the room, and thought, these people are all so smart and capable. I'm not. I don't fit. I don't belong here. If you have, you're not alone. That feeling even has a name: imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is that nagging belief that you're not really as capable, intelligent, or deserving as others think you are, and that it's only a matter of time before you are found out. It's not an official mental health diagnosis, but it's a very real experience for millions of people, especially students stepping into new, challenging environments. For those of you from a less privileged background, the feeling can be especially strong. When you are the first in your family to go to university, you might not have grown up surrounded by people who could explain the system, the unwritten rules, or the everyday culture of campus life. You might feel like you're stepping into a world that wasn't built for you. But here's the thing: you earned your place. You are here because you have the ability, the potential, and the right to be here. Imposter syndrome often shows up when you're in a new environment, like starting university. You're surrounded by high achievers and you start comparing yourself. You've set very high standards for yourself. Or you don't see people with your background in the space you're in. The brain's trick is that it focuses on your doubts and mistakes while ignoring your strengths and successes. You remember that one awkward answer you gave in class, but forget the insightful comment you made last week. You notice the one assignment you struggled with, but overlook the 4 you did well on. And because you don't see the struggles of others, only their highlights, you assume they are confident and in control, even though they might be feeling just as uncertain as you are. If left unchecked, imposter syndrome can make you overwork to prove yourself, leading to burnout. Or perhaps even worse, it can paralyze you, keeping you from trying new things and learning in the process. It may stop you from speaking up in class or joining discussions, or when you do participate, make you so nervous that you can't give your best. It causes enormous unnecessary stress, anxiety, and self-doubt. Let's think of practical ways to work with it. Number 1, name it. Psychiatrist Daniel Siegel says, name it to tame it. Recognizing it is the first step. When those "I'm not good enough" thoughts pop up, remind yourself this is imposter syndrome talking. By naming it, you create distance from the thought and stop it from feeling like an absolute truth. This often happens when you're lying awake at 3 a.m. Don't take anything seriously that comes to haunt you in those dark hours. Things will look different in the morning. Number 2, remember how you got here. You did not win your place in a lottery. You earned it with hard work and solid results. Yes, you can. Number 3, keep a success file. Write down achievements, positive feedback, and moments when you overcame challenges. On tough days, look back at this list. It's hard to argue with evidence. Number 4, shift your perspective. Instead of thinking, I don't belong here, try, I'm here to learn and to grow. Remember, university is about progress, not perfection. A baby learns to walk by falling down. Nobody arrives at university knowing everything. You are supposed to make mistakes. That's how you learn. And then number 5, if there are people in your life that you trust, think about sharing how you're feeling with friends, classmates, mentors, or counselors, someone you trust. You might be surprised to learn how many others feel the same way. Sometimes simply saying the words out loud reduces their power. Confidence often comes after action. That's a variation on saying, fake it till you make it. You apply for the internship before you feel ready. You speak up in class before you're sure you have the perfect answer. You submit the assignment before you've convinced yourself it is perfect. And then, if it works, stop and notice and say to that voice in your head, see, I can. Belonging isn't something others grant you. It's something you claim for yourself. And every time you push past self-doubt, you are building evidence that you do belong. For first-generation students, or those of you who come from a less privileged background, your journey might be different from some of your peers, but that difference can be a huge advantage. You've already shown resilience, adaptability, and determination by getting to university. Those are the qualities every student needs, every person in whatever role actually, to grow towards success. The next time you think, I don't belong here, answer back, I do. I worked hard to get here, and I am still learning. That is what this place is for. Enjoy your week. From the grad team. And remember, if you like our content, please forward and share so that we can reach more people.